Hi, I'm Jamie and I'm a processed food addict. Welcome to my channel. Good to see you. I am obviously outside. Just finished an afternoon swim session with my husband. We like to get out in the pool and I'm learning how to swim. I know how to swim in general. I've known since I was a little kid, but I don't know how to swim properly. So my husband is a swim coach and he is teaching me how. So it's so interesting because I've worked out as part of my recovery for the last 12 years or so, very, very regularly. And I really enjoy working out. I enjoy the way that it helps my head and the way that it certainly helps my body as I age. I don't work out for weight loss. I work out for my head. I work out because it makes me feel good to move my body and to challenge it every day. But I'll tell you, learning how to swim is not for sissies. It is hard work. I'm learning and using muscles that I don't normally use. I'm learning how to move my body in ways that I haven't moved it before. And today was all lower body, doing a lot of resistance work and a lot of kicking and a lot of core work, trying to get everything strengthened in my lower body so that I can start to use my upper body for the different types of strokes. And I'm noticing that, I'm not really as strong in my lower body as I thought I was. And of course, there's so many different factors when it comes to swimming than there are biking or walking or hiking or running or some of the other physical things that I do. So I'm really having to get back to a place of acceptance of what is. And my self-talk here is something that I'm really, really having fun with and working on, because the old Jamie would have definitely said to herself, well, you know what? It's hard for you to do these kicks. It's hard for you to keep your lower body up in the water and parallel with the water and all the things that you have to do to have good swimming form. And I would have gotten down on myself and I would have said, this is just probably not something I can do, or it's not something that I really feel equipped for, or I'm never going to be able to do it, or, what's wrong with you? All those things would have gone through my head. But today, and this round of new things in my life, like swimming, I have a beginner's mindset. A beginner's mindset of this is going to be new and a challenge. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to ask for help. I'm going to be really, most importantly, really patient with myself. Patient with myself to say, I have no idea what I'm doing technically for swimming. I'm going to listen to what my coach says. I'm going to apply the techniques, and it's going to be a learning curve. And most importantly, some days I'm going to excel at what I learn, and some days are going to just be treading water. And I mean that literally. So, I've gotten lots of questions from you guys about my self-talk, and I wanted to come in today not only to talk about the self-talk, but talk about how self-acceptance matters. Accepting where I am, accepting how my body is showing up in this new sport that I'm learning, and accepting how my body shows up day to day in these new movements that I'm trying to learn as well. So that's it. I'm so glad you guys are here always. I'd love to know what else you guys want to know about the process that I have and what I do every day, because it's so important, really, just to come in and talk about the everyday recovery practices, so as we work to kick this condition of processed food addiction. The other thing that I will say about swimming or any new activity that I have learned over the course of my almost 15-year recovery is that when I do a new activity, a new physical activity, my appetite will change. It will usually spike up a little bit, and I just need to make sure that I am super aware of that and that I give myself some extra calories in that day or that day after to make sure that I'm feeling really good and fueled. Again, it's trial and error, but it's worth mentioning here. So I'd love to talk more if you guys have questions about that, because sometimes the self-judgment can creep in as our appetite goes up from new activities. So just be gentle, be patient, be kind with myself. That's always what I lead with when I'm starting something new. And I thought I'd come in here to talk about it. So if you've started something new recently in your recovery from processed food addiction or in your life journey in general, I'd love to hear about it. Post it in the chat and we'll talk. Thanks so much.